My journey into homelessness began a little over 2 years ago. I had a full-time job, I had a place to live, I had family and friends, and I went on a trip to Wyoming where I had gone to college, went back to see some friends, and I took my boyfriend with me. And during the trip back from Wyoming, we were in a car accident where he was killed and I was very severely injured. I ended up going to a hospital and staying for well over a month. I was in intensive care for the first 11 days. I was really badly injured. I couldn't believe I was in this position, that I had been having a great time on this vacation. And I come to in a hospital, finding out that I've been in this accident and that my boyfriend is no longer alive. And I cried. I was certain I was going to die in the hospital, and I didn't, of course, but I eventually got out, and I was lost in a fog, really. I had been with my boyfriend for 3 years, and we were really close. And just to have somebody taken away like that, 1 minute you have them, the next minute they're gone forever. And then to come back to California and find out I didn't have a job anymore or a place to live. My first night in I-HELP came in the latter part of September of 2012. I had found out about the program through the Salvation Army and attempted to get in for several days before I was actually allowed to get on the bus and enroll in the program. We went to a church that night. I was in a bus full of guys. I didn't know any of them. And we ended up at the church and got our stuff settled inside the church and sat down to eat. But I was still scared. I didn't know any of these people. I was not accustomed to living with a huge group of people like I do now. But I got to hear their stories and became more comfortable as time went on. And I've made some really valuable friends in this program. Homelessness is, to me, a kind of a void. You don't have a place to live. You don't have that shelter of a home. But it's not forever. You can work your way around that and improve your life as long as you're not willing to give up. If I didn't have I-HELP, I would be out on the streets. I do all I can to fit in and cooperate with the program managers. But there's a feeling of protection. You know you don't have to go out and find a place to sleep at night. You don't have to live in fear. You're surrounded by people that are in the same boat that you're in. And there's a lot of, we look out for ourselves. We're kind of like an extended family. There's a future there for me. I just have to stay connected with these support systems and keep trying to do the right things. And I'm very confident that things will turn around. It's a time factor. It takes time. You can't do it overnight. So that's where I draw my strength from and why I don't give up.